As we begin to settle into our seats, I'd like to begin by providing a little bit of context for why we are meditating on pain and how mindfulness can help you work with it in a different, more meaningful way. Our typical, natural, and evolutionarily beneficial response to pain is one of retraction, avoidance, and fear. Pain, when we were hunter gatherers, usually meant danger, injury, or death, so this response was warranted. Today, you're going to shift that response into one of turning towards, curiosity, and presence. This can help not only by decreasing pain, but by decreasing physical tension, emotional reactivity, judgment. It can also help us reduce the suffering associated with resisting pain. Please take my instructions as suggestions. We will begin by grounding in the body and the breath before we move into approaching unpleasant sensations. If the unpleasant sensation or emotions associated with these sensations feels to be too much for you to handle in that moment, you have two options. If you feel overwhelmed, broaden your awareness to parts of the body that aren't hurting, your whole body, sounds in the room, maybe even open your eyes. If you feel yourself blocking, tight, or tensing to push the pain away, then I invite you to soften and yield. Feel a release with the exhalation. Feel the changing nature of sensations. Put a hand on your heart. Okay, so I invite you to sit or lie down comfortably. Finding a comfortable position you'll be able to remain in for about 15 minutes. And begin by gently closing your eyes. Or if you prefer to keep them open, cast a wide gaze to include your peripheral vision, allowing your gaze to be soft. Let the weight of your body rest down into the surface beneath you, letting gravity pull you down, letting your feet rest on the bed or on the ground. Not perched on top, but truly resting into the surface. This is where we begin learning how to release the grip, release the tension. To help us with this, take a few deeper breaths. With each breath, a little more release and letting go. I invite you to let the exhale out through the mouth, like you're letting the tension from your body release through the movement of the breath. And when you're ready, letting the breath find its natural rhythm. No need to control or force. Opening on the in-breath and yielding, softening with each out-breath. If the sensations in your body become too intense at any point, it's okay to move. Move gently, returning to stillness when you're ready. Coming back to a restful awareness and the sensation of the breath. I invite you to cultivate a sense of kindness, of soothing, and caring towards your current experience. You're in pain Maybe picturing how you would respond to a loved one who is having this experience. Gentle, soothing, caring. Seeing if we can begin to have this quality towards our own experience. With each breath, restful, caring, kind awareness. Like you are watching the natural ebb and flow of wind rustling through trees. We can notice the whole tree moving as it bends and releases back to its resting state. In the same way, we can be generally aware of the whole chest, of the belly moving as you breathe, or even the whole body breathing. We can also notice, if we get close enough to the tree, how one single leaf moves as it accepts and flows with the breeze. In the same way, we can get very close to the breath, simply noticing the changing nature of a particular point of the chest or belly. Drawing closer, refining our restful, caring awareness. You might now guide this curious awareness towards a sensation of the body that is pleasant or neutral. You might allow awareness to rest on the sensations in your hands, your feet, or your buttocks, on the surface you're resting on. Like water filling a cup. Let your awareness fill the part of your body you are resting with. From the inside out, notice what sensations are present. Gently name these sensations, just noticing, without attempt to change. Heavy, tingling, dullness, pulsing. Rest inside the experience rather than thinking about it. Notice how sensations tend to shift from moment to moment. Whatever you notice, intensity, subtlety, or numbness, allow it all into awareness and be with it. Pain, too, can become fluid when met with kindness. I now invite you to bring your attention to a part of your body that feels unpleasant or a place of difficulty for you. Moving at your own pace. As you approach these sensations, deepen your attention a little at a time, like you're slowly wading into the ocean. In the same way, imagine your awareness filling this part of your body, gently naming what you notice. You need to move away from this sensation, moving back to the area of neutrality or your breath for a time. When you bring awareness to this sensation, does it change? Does it get more intense or dissipate? Does it stay the same? Like you're watching the tree rustle as it accepts the wind. Simply notice what happens as you begin to accept and notice these sensations. If it feels resourceful for you, you might breathe with these sensations, allowing the natural flow of the breath to steady and help you remain balanced in the midst. You might ask yourself, can I be with this? Noticing if you can soften your stance towards this unpleasant sensation and invite in this same sense of restful, caring, and kind awareness. Departing from this sensation, return your attention to the breath. Notice the quality of awareness that has arisen compared to how we started. Is it more spacious? Is it a little softer? Is it more accepting? Whatever is different in the quality of your experience, notice this too. What would happen if you brought this restful, curious, and caring awareness to all that arose in your consciousness? How might that change your moment to moment experience? How might this change your experience of pain? Beginning to move our attention from our internal landscape to the external one. Notice yourself sitting in the chair, resting on the bed. Notice your hands and feet resting. Notice any sounds in the room you're in. On your own time, introduce a little bit of movement to the fingers and toes, opening up to your experience around you. When you're ready, gently open your eyes.